Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. We are broadcasting live from downtown Kent City, Michigan. I'm at the Speedway gas station, as a matter of fact. I'm using the lights from the building because I don't have my fairy light handy. I just put out a video. I had gone to Rug River State Game Area I was going to camp there tonight. I haven't been home yet. I just finally did send a message to Sonia, and she hasn't answered me. So, you snooze, you lose. I'll just come rolling in. It is going to rain some more. It rained a little bit a while ago. Hopefully, I've got the tarp just right in the back of the camper that if it does rain, it's going to hit the tarp. And the tarp is folded so that it will funnel it into a jug, a pee jug. Hey, if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. George Ann, welcome aboard. Grand Marais. Oh, hey, and Nancy Drew is here. My goodness. Michelle, Leonardo, Kyle is here. Susan is here. About half of us are home from M23. I'm taking a little bit longer. As said, I haven't been home yet. I did a bunch of videos today. When I left, I stayed at Bruin Lake State Campground last night because I was way too tired. In fact, I did not. Tina made it to ICU, but I knew she'd be out of it. And I decided, you know what? I have been up for, at that time, 37 hours. By the time I got to my campsite, got set up, it was 39 hours. I crashed. And I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I broke camp by 7 o'clock and left. Ooh, I got away with that one. Georgianne, Tina is actually doing amazingly well. She cannot talk right now, so no sense doing a video chat with her. Although I bet tomorrow she probably will call me and we'll video chat. She sent me a beautiful picture from her hospital bed with a smile on her face and, thanking me for being there because I was there the night before she had to go into surgery, which was a good thing because like Tony said, and he wasn't there, she was terrified, absolutely terrified. But now she's got through it and she's recovering. She's still in ICU. I don't know, probably be in ICU for a little bit while yet. But I'm so blessed, and she is so blessed. Lord, hear our prayers, and he did. Billy, welcome aboard. Yeah, it's been so quiet, Michelle. Well, everything was fine until I got to Holly's today at 1:30. Then all hell broke loose. It was stupid. She was running late. And then she had a whole bunch of trash and needed out. I need beer. I need cigarettes. I got barely enough gas to get to work tomorrow. And she needs. Yeah, and New Horizons. I miss you too, Susan. So, boyfriend on the side. We sure had a great week, Susan. It was fun. Totally fun. I got to tell you this, Susan. You're going to laugh your ass off. I got up to, this was Sunday night. I managed to get to Tina's room. Oddly enough, I got to her room and she wasn't there. And so I walked out kind of thinking, where did she go? And I started to walk down the hall and all of a sudden she come around the corner. She looked and she said, Jack. And I said, what's the matter? You don't recognize me without my short shorts and the shirt on or whatever? No shirt and short shorts. That made her laugh. she she had just hugged Tony goodbye and stuff. He had to leave, and here I show up. Weird timing, huh? Oh, the Indiana boy, James, you're going crazy. You probably do need a night off, don't you, James? Let's see. I gotta move my. Oh my goodness. Timmy Ray, I saw you in here. Phil Leo, glad to see you. I love your comments. I haven't gotten to making comments still on a lot of the M23 videos and also the lives and also the videos I put out just today. I've been kind of prolific, but hey, just kind of meandering home. And when I got a signal this afternoon, I said, upload. And when I have a really good signal, they upload fast. And they're short videos, 2-3 minutes. Yep, there you go. I'll be heading down that way, I think the 8th and 9th. I have not made my reservation yet, but it looks like that'll be maybe my last vacation of 2023. And then, that's cool, Susan. I've got all this stuff that George Ann gave me. It's going to take me a while to get it all put away. I did not give Tina her ornament yet. I will. I think I'll probably go back there. Chances are Sunday. It depends on how the work schedule goes. Now, Sunday, for all I know, I think she'll be definitely out of ICU by then, unless, God forbid, something goes sideways. But she seems to be coming around pretty good. And who knows? She might already be back to Richards. But I'll find his house. I've never been to Belleville, but maybe next Sunday's my opportunity, and I can mooch dock for one night and come back Monday afternoon. Maybe I can go to hell again when they're open. You like that, Grand Marais? Yeah. I was kind of bummed that the store wasn't open because I thought, it'd be fun to get a little souvenir of some kind, but oh well, another time. High horizons. Let's see. They might be in Angola, Indiana now. So I think they were going to leave Monday. And today's Tuesday, right? I've lost track of time. I've been gone since last Tuesday. I have not been home. Maria! Welcome aboard, hon. I think of you every time I break out in song. Where's Maria? She got to sing with me. Yeah, thinking of that, I definitely got to make sure my sleeping area is dry because the karaoke speaker is back there. I did rob the batteries out of one of them 2 microphones because I needed them for the camera today. But I'll be getting some more double A's before I go to Columbus, Ohio, or actually Dayton, Ohio. I got to get with George Ann about whether George Ann, when you get a chance, double check to see if you can take some of those recipes and send them to your printer. And then I'll either come to your house like the day before I go to the fair, or I'll get you a day pass for the fair, or shoot, you got that beautiful, nice camper. Maybe we just get you a 4-day or 3 nights, 4 days at Hippie Fest. Let me know. You want to take one last vacation? Hippie Fair Living. You bring that beautiful van of yours. So we got 14 in the house already. 4 recipes, and they are ready to print. Okay. I've got one on paper that Mama, whatever, you know who I mean. I can't remember. I can't remember her actual name. Mama something. You remember. The lady with the black, short bobbed hair. Tucker says hello. I can see him now. And he wants to chew my hat up. Took him a minute to get used to me. I don't know why, but he's good now. Of course, next time I see it, he'll chew my hat up. Oh, yeah, he is cute. Very cute. He thinks you are too, Maria. Yeah, thank you, Jordan. Kyle, good day. Did Maria tell you about what I found in the restroom at the hospital that I thought were cigars for new fathers? Let's see, I've heard from Justin and Christina. Heard from what's his name? Robert Traveling Buddy. What's his channel? Heard from him. And as I told you, I did hear from Tina today, just on a text, but she sent a picture. Yeah, cylindrical shape. I mean, product. The way they had them, displayed, you would have swore it was a rack of cigars. I didn't try to light one up. You're not supposed to smoke in the hospital, anyways. I don't smoke. I forgot. Yeah, staff. And then they had a bunch of little boxes too. And I thought, well, maybe those are the small cigarellos, because it was about that size of a pack. Ding, ding, ding. Tarpon fish. Well, I think in the other packs it was mice for sleeping bags. Maybe. I don't know. No, sleeping bags for mice. I said that backwards. That's true. That's true. Maybe. Oh, there's an idea. You got your glue gun? Yeah. Oh, have I got an idea? We'll find one of those racks in the restroom, and we'll fill it with cheap cigars with strings on. White owl would be appropriate. Oh my God, I'm going crazy. Quite a shock across the Ohio. Stop for a break. Temperature 30 degrees colder. Damn. Let me look here. Oh. Well, my thing should be on. I probably have to. I won't actually start the engine. 188 degrees. No, it is right now 65 degrees, and I'm facing west. And it's, going on 8:30 at night. It's a pretty warm night for September 26th, 2023. We did have a little rain earlier, but the roof wasn't enough to make the roof leak, but I'm prepared. I'm still wearing pants because I had pants on at the hospital. I still have the same pair of pants on. I'm going to smell bad. I got to get a shower. That is a good idea. We could be mischievous, Kyle. Just got to find some cigars really cheap. You know, the big fat Cuban ones. Then we got to find best place would be maternity hospital, or well, that sounds sweet. I don't have my glasses on. I think it's a Chevy. 63 degrees down in Indiana. Well, come on, you're just east of Ohio, basically. How can it be 66 and overcast in Grand Rapids? Well, kinda. Hooterville. So she's warmer than Kent City, right? Oh, can't turn it on until I turn the key. Yeah, it is a Chevy. It's an older truck, 65. Jeans, a shirt, and slides. We're singing no sun for 2 days here. Cloudy as ever. Well, actually, when I left hell this morning and I was about to Dexter, I was on some gravel road, but came up over a hill and the sun was behind me and the landscape was spread out, beautiful, fields. I don't know what kind of crop it was. It was kind of yellowed and then just green on the other side, but it stretched out and then you met woods and the trees are turning. It was just incredibly pretty. And no, I didn't take a picture because I don't know why. I should have. Yes, it was. It definitely was perfect weather at M23. First time, really. Last year we had a couple days that had a little bit of rain. That's why we had a puddle by the shower room to jump in. And then the first year, M21, it definitely got wet. Although we did have a little bit of sun come out there too. So, oh, goodness. I am starting to get tired. Again, Timmy Ray, or Timmy the King. Welcome aboard. We're all talking about M23, which you missed. But, and of course, I'm talking about Tina. I think she really appreciated that I was able to show up. God bless her. What is on my feet? I have no idea. It's some kind of a cord. I remember to give Holly her lampshade. And it gave me an idea of what I should do. It was something serious for that radar detector or whatever it was. Stank. I hear you. Yeah. It's M24 now. Kevin, do you think we should call it MI or just go with M24 and they can't differentiate between Montana or Maine or Massachusetts or Maurice? Then too bad, so sad. I don't mind M24, but I just thought maybe it would be cool to go MI 24. Then we could say my 24. I don't know. The profile picture with my dad, race car number, and his name up to the car. Cool. I'll try to do that. Uh-oh, I missed something. Shoes, yeah. I do have my sandals on still. My shoes always stink, so whatever. Fell asleep on the couch. When I got to Bruin Lake last night, or actually, I left the hospital. I got to Bruin Lake about. It was getting dark. It was 8:30. And I just plugged in, crawled in the back, zonk. Up at 5:30, went to the bathroom, come back, said it's time, unplugged, kind of battened down the hatches, and I left. Then I went to hell. M24 will be the event. Got it. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Now, I understand we're going to have I've got to build a, what do they call that, where everybody walks for a fashion show. Not the plank. Although we could call it that. At my phone, okay. I'm not seeing anything on my phone, Timmy. There's a couple comments for M23 puddle jumping from Susan, our lucky dog, Susan, and spinning and winning with Blaine. Other than that, I have nothing. So I don't know what you did, Timmy. The fashion plank. Catwalk. Thank you, Sue. Runway. This could also be called runway. Oh, I know what we should do. We should use that ramp that goes up by the north side of the lake. We could call that the fashion walk or whatever. Are you talking to me, Nancy Drew? I'm too sexy for my clothes. I'm too sexy for my clothes. Runaway plank. Text message. All right. Reset. Password. Text message. There's nothing there, Timmy. The last person who talked to me was Tony, Tina's boyfriend. Zip. He's probably glad I'm back on this side of the state. So he doesn't get one up today. Oh well. Hey, what can I say? Not his competition. He has her. She's his boyfriend. I'm out. Yeah. Gav Games, beanbag toss. Yeah. I did see Tony and Travel Buddy. They were playing cornhole with Tina somewhere. It was last week. It was the week before. Budget travel guy. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Him and Tony and Tina and somebody else. They were playing cornhole. But that was before M23. And of course, Tina couldn't come to M23. But I think she'll be coming to M24. She wants Tony to come. And meet us all. Excuse me. That felt good. Well, thank you, Georgianne. Sometimes it's, I almost said to you, love the one you're with. That would have been pushing it. The RV DJ, Sonia. Welcome aboard. Sure loved you and Jim. You guys did a fantastic job. That was so much fun dancing. And I just appreciate you guys so much. And then Jim and Gord on the karaoke on Friday night. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. No, Kevin from Budget Travel was not at M23, but the week before M23, he was in Belleville, or I don't know which end of Detroit that Tina and Tony were, but they did meet up with Kevin, the Budget Travel guy. And of course, they had a good time, but they didn't come to M23. I guess Kevin, he wanted to, but he had other business back in Canada. And then Tina had to get ready for her surgery. I think she went in on either Wednesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon. They had to start prepping her that many days ahead, because the surgery was Monday morning at 7 a.m. and it took almost 8 hours. And the surgeon came out and talked to me and Pam, which is her cousin, and let us know that she made it through, that she was stable, and that it was extremely difficult due to her anatomy. And of course, I quipped that, yeah, it's because she's a little shit. But yeah, she was born a little differently than most of us. And this was her 4th open heart surgery. The RVDG never got the email. Yes, we missed you too, William. We're definitely going to have to get you up there next year. And prayers for your mom. Yeah, the duet. Me and my RV. I love that. It was excellent. Even if it was lip synced. Yeah, a little mouse told me. In the creepy house. Yeah, people are learning. Don't let that GPS bitch steer you the wrong way. It's 1000 South Fenmore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, next year is going to be a good time, too. You got Sonya to go to your corner. The camp director has spoken. That is all, campers. Attention, Kmart shoppers. Yeah. Yes, it was lip sync, Michelle. But it was recorded by Sonya and Robert. They managed to get together at one point in time somewhere, someplace, and they recorded that themselves. Yeah, I hear you, Sonya. Oh, it wasn't lip synced? Oh, somebody told me it was. Cool. That is even cooler yet. And by the way, Maria and I didn't lip sync either. It was live. We only practiced once. But it was wrong. Thank you, Sonya. I stand corrected. But someone told me that it was lip synced. I don't know who told me. I can't remember, but it was still excellent. So yeah, can't believe everything you hear. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're probably right, Timmy. Well, I tried to record as much as I could, William, but also if you go to like um in fact I need to go to Ford Bams. He recorded the karaoke and he recorded Sonya. So, and I think the pickups on my computer are terrible. Uh, Timmy will say there was too much bass, and I think he's probably right, but I don't know. But it doesn't sound good on my computer, even with a Bluetooth speaker, when I play it back. But maybe Kenny's pickup was a lot better. Intense storms slammed Austin, Texas. Large hail shattering windshield. Okay. Wow. Yep. Next year, William, you'll be there. Yeah. Hoarse voice. Mine was getting hoarse before we started. Yeah. Yeah. They all did sing good. He wasn't any better. Oh, that's a bummer. So maybe we got to somehow do a sound check next year or wherever we are for recording. Because when you and I were singing, it sounded perfectly fine into my ears. But to the microphone pickups on Kenny's device, obviously, and on my computer, it was tinny. Just yeah, it sounded like there was too much bass. Really? Okay, then we'll have to check out Mobang's channel. Cool. Yes, you can, Georgianne. I'm going to say it now, just like I said at M23. And it's on my description, too. Don't think that you can't. Because when it comes right down to it, yes, you can. Whatever you set your mind to, and with God's help, of course, you can. Well, Phil, you probably thought it was Dolly Parton herself with glasses. If you put a pair of glasses on Dolly Parton, you'll have a spitting image of Maria. And we should say something to Dolly, you know, why are you trying to imitate Maria? Without auto tune. Definitely sounded pretty good without auto tune. I didn't know there was such a thing as auto tune. Yes, you can, Michelle. Maria won the conch blowing contest because she's also a high range singer, and she's bringing it all the way up from her navel, all the way up. It's not just her lungs; it's coming from all the different organs in her lower body. Don't go there. I didn't say. Yeah, above. Yeah, oh, stop it. Yeah, Melissa Etheridge song. Yeah. Thousands and AI generates perfect pitch. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Phil. I'm not getting an auto tune. The didgeridoo, yes. You know what? I have actually thought, and I have it in my notes somewhere, but there are instructions. I don't think they're on YouTube, but there are places you can go that tells you how to make your own didgeridoo. And enigmatic That was can't remember his name, but about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, when we all got started here. You know, you had Chris doing tiny house home tours, and then Wes. Wes was his first name. I cannot quite get his channel in my brain, but Wes made and plays a didgeridoo. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Chris has one. Jax, Jax, might have one too. But those guys were kind of grouped together out there, raising bus roofs and all of that. Maria says money just needs a pina colada. No, I don't think Elvis was. I didn't see him anyways. But, you know, I think he's still down at Graceland. Better to record for next year. So we record something and then lip sync it just to piss Sonya off. No, and then we tell her, no, we don't. We're getting a big argument. What fun. We definitely could record something though, Maria, and then play it back and then say, okay, we need to fix this, fix that. And then actually we should video record it too, because we could have done a lot more moves. You know, like Kenny and Dolly, their moves were a whole part of that entertainment of that particular song, Islands in the Stream. No, they didn't really make love. It is referred to it. Stand-up sex. I'm missing stuff here. All right. No one told you. Well, you were holding the computer. And thank you, by the way. Whatever it is. It's an Australian, the natives of Australia. I'll think of what their name is, but is a native instrument that they play. The indigenous natives of Australia play the didgeridoo. I think it attracts kangaroos. It has a really unique sound. So if you get a didgeridoo and a conch shell, that's kind of cool. And then me banging on my hat box. I'm missing things. Oh my goodness. Good night, Kevin. Tell Piper good night too. Yes. Mayoris. Thank you. Mayorize. I think that is, yeah, you're right, Phil. I think that is the tribal name or the particular, like we have Native Americans, but they have many different tribes within that culture or whatever. Native Americans, there are several different tribes. And I think the Maoris, same way in Australia. That would be a funny duet. You know, on the live stream we did after Sonya, what? I wonder if Kenny, I thought he was having a heart attack laughing. You know what, Maria? He actually did sing when we were cleaning up on the karaoke night. I started singing some gospel while I was just packing things up. And he was actually starting to sing with me. So I was singing How Great Thou Art. And yeah, he was singing along. Not real loud, but he was singing. I heard his voice. Okay, thank you for that link, Timmy. I'll put it up. Yeah, I really thought he was going to have a heart attack. And Mobang had to pick him up, otherwise, he was going to fall off his chair, off the picnic table. And I think was struggling to get him back in his chair, and he kept laughing the whole freaking time. Yes, gospel music would be right up my alley. I love gospel music. We'll have a revival. Tootsie Roll. Well, I had a Tootsie Roll in my RV toilet water drink that Brian made for me. Cruising with the Colemans. He made me a RV toilet water drink, and it had a Tootsie Roll, kind of like a floating turd. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, blues, I love the blues too. Any R&B, I'm good with. Turk, there he is. Happy fall. No more summer this year. Oh crap, we're going to have summer yet. There'll be at least a few days that I'll be able to go around and the Daisy Dukes that I really didn't bring to M23. And I know I left my kilts at home, my mini kilts. I'm going to have a chance to wear them in my yard so I don't get arrested. I don't know. I have not heard from Kenny. Of course you can, Timmy. They're everywhere. They're all good looking. They're all married. Story of my life. About the time I find one I want, they get a boyfriend or married or something. Don't fall running with bagpipes tonight, you get killed. That's a good one, Phil. I love it. And that's another thing we should think about. I've never played the bagpipes. I could bring my 120 bass accordion and fake it. The thing is heavy. It hurts my back to play it. Excuse me. Bagpipes. Let's see. A didgeridoo, bagpipes, conch shell. We might have something there. We could play the music for the fashion show. Don't get any on you. Yeah, sorry, Maria. I don't know. I do have a little bit of a sinus congestion thing going on. Ever since, I got some weird marks on my arm. I just wonder if that chemical in the pond affected me. It's not supposed to be harmful to humans or those damned Canadian geese. The haunting sound of bagpipes. Yeah. Of course, Amazing Grace on bagpipes. I cry about Amazing Grace anyways. But on the bagpipes, it's even more. It's emotional for me. When they play the bagpipes for like a funeral march, a lot of times for a fallen police officer or a fireman or first responder, and they do the bagpipes in the funeral march, it just kills me. It's a chemical. Yeah, it could be. Timmy, let's go to the Philippines. See? And we know Loves You is in the Philippines. Tell you what, the three of us are going to go. Well, okay. William and I will find you a girl. Well, I might find one too, but William's just gonna he's gonna be our designated find the girls because I know his wife would kill him. His wife would more than kill him; she'd kill him too. Blues, yeah. Joe Bonamassa, Beth Hart's duet, Rather Go Blind. Yeah, I've heard that. I need to play it again because now you got me thinking about it. Etta James, Cadillac, Records movie on the blues. You can play the recorder. I can play the radio. I can.
Garnish your pay. Louis found out about Optima tax
Oh,
relief.
right away there'd be a commercial. You don't need an instrument to play, Maria. Your voice, and I know you can do a cappella because we did it all weekend. Good morning, breakfast. Then we started singing other songs. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, exactly. Everything's is satisfactory. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Pee wee. Yes, Maria, Georgianne is absolutely correct. Your voice is amazing. Once there was a silly old ant. You know, I'm singing this to you, Michelle. You say you can't sing. Yes, you can. High hopes. Once there was a silly old ant. Thought he'd move a rubber tree plant. Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant. And I say, never say can't. But he had high hopes. He had high hopes. He had high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're feeling low, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Yeah, high hopes. Especially like the second verse about the ram. Thought he'd punch a hole in the dam. And he did. Oops, there goes a billion kilowatt dam. Kerp up. Nina Simone. I was so mad at that name, Simone. My crush in junior high. Her name was Iris. We went to a couple proms together. But anyways, yeah, and we even went to the beach after the prom because we were in Holland. That's what you do. Go to the beach. But Tunnel Park, as a matter of fact. There was other couples hiding in the beach grass too. But not long after that, I'm talking to her, and she was all heads over heels over a migrant worker named Simone. Amish Brad used to go to the Amish shops in Northeast Ohio. Oh, William, I love to sing. I'm not awesome. Like, give me a big enough bucket and I can carry a tune in it. As long as it don't have a hole in the bottom. Sometimes I'm off key because I can't tune a guitar. I can tune a fish. Actually, I can't. I need to learn. Because if I do go to saltwater areas, then, I'm thinking more and more that I might not make it to South Carolina this winter. And if that's the case, I'm still going to do some winter camping. I did a lot of soul searching on the way home and thinking about budgets and money, and this has got to be paid for, and that's got to be paid for, and the house has got to be brought up to my standards because it isn't right now. Since we didn't use the lumber to build a stage, I think that lumber is going to be the brand new floor in the bathroom. So I won't have to spend that money. And that is a big chunk. Granted, this isn't womanized. I was going to go womanized, but I shouldn't have to go womanized as long as everything doesn't leak. And I'll make a pan for the water heater because the water heater's got to be moved away anyways in order to put the new floor in. And the toilet's got to be jerked out of there and thrown away. I have a new toilet in the garage. And then scissor the joists just in case they got water damage. And actually go two layers thick on the basically what I'm trying to get to is I will put a brand new layer of wood right over the top of the floor that's there, plus repair the floor where it's damaged around the toilet and the water heater. And once that's done, for now, I might just paint it. I did find some really cool wall tile. And I bought one just as a sample to see how it would look. Made a dent in the floor. That's because you had that soft vinyl floor. Other than me babbling away and making sexual innuendos at Georgia and Maria, we haven't told any jokes tonight. Now I've opened the floodgates. Timmy will come in saying something nasty. I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. I like my eggs over easy and my coffee black. I like my steak rare and juicy or my money back. About 1,000,001 things I'm particular, but I like you just the way you are. See, I like those old folk songs too. Wish we could have had a chance to sing some of those at M23. It would have been a blast. Maybe next year. Definitely sourdough, need that starter. Oh, what'd they call that? Friendship bread? Where you use the starter and then you made a little bit more and then you passed it on. And it just, yeah. And I think there was like a chain thing for friendship bread. You start out with one and then you make two and then send two out and then they make two and send four out. And pretty soon there's UPS trucks bitching that they're delivering too much friendship bread and they're broken backs. Bluegrass is good too. Going up Cripple Creek, going in a run. Going up Cripple Creek to have some fun. Roll my britches up to my knees. Wade old Cripple Creek when I please. And some others. Earlier next year. Let's go for 2 weeks. Oh, you mean for the karaoke? We'll start at 4 and go to midnight. You and I probably could. We're nuts. We'll just keep singing. What we could do is you know the heavy tarps they have in the back corner of the community building? I bet Kyle could probably, because he works construction, he could probably find that same material, and we'll have camp maintenance guy measure the circumference, and then we'll just completely enclose the community room, and we'll sing all night. You know, because as long as we're not disturbing anybody, you know, if the community room is rocking, don't come knocking. Just slip behind the curtain and join us. We're singing in the nude. Rain. Yeah. IKR. Is that I Can Rock? Oh, Naughty Pines. I like Wayne Scott, and I especially like Naughty Pine. Or Naughty Pine. Every 3 months. Every 3 months we'll go to M. We'll go to we could have M23 point or M24.0, M24.1, M24.2, M24.3. That would be the main one for everybody. And then maybe M24.4, M24.5. Then, you know, when it got to be winter, we'll just go to Kyle's garage and turn on the heat. Shiplap? No, shiplap is a, it's kind of like car siding. Okay, you got one board, and then you've got another board, and then they kind of just barely overlap. That's shiplap. And then car siding, they call it car siding because they use it when they built box cars. And that's also used on modern barns, especially the gable end of a modern barn has car siding. It's the same. Skid look looks great on walls. Have you been to the brewery in Sparta? What they used was apple crate that has the farmers or the farm name on the apple crate wood. They used that for siding inside the bar and put a light coat of varnish over it. Fantastic. I knew we had a lot of apple farms in Sparta area, but we've got, I just couldn't count them all. There were probably well over 100 different names on the wall, and they used apple crate wood. And my neighbor across the street, John and Vicky, he used pallet wood and did a whole wall in the garage. And, you know, and he chose carefully. You know, this piece of pallet wood would be kind of newer, and then this one over here is a little old. He just kind of offset it too, and did the whole wall, and then put a coat of varnish on it. It turned out fantastic. Vertically would be cool too. Tucker and James are going to bed at night. Good night, Tucker. Good night, James. I'm missing stuff. Nancy Drew, good night. Thanks for coming aboard. We're going to wrap this up here in a minute anyway. It's time for me to go, or they kick me out of the Speedway parking lot. Pallet wood. Oh, my God. Oh, excellent, Phil. No one's. That's a new one. I know it came out of your brain. You didn't hear that anywhere else. It's original as of tonight. Pallet wood is tasty. I love it. Tucker and Tucker's chauffeur. Oh my goodness. That's right, Susie. Just like I'm dreaming of you. Yes. Pat says hello. Hey, Pat. Welcome aboard. And hello. Or ahoy. Or avast. Avast, Pat. Just for you. Got them so bad. It's not bad. It's perfect. It's perfect. Kenny would say, just make your tongue slap the back of your brain. Palate. Oh my gosh. Kenny do a taste test on the wall. They say it's Southern style sweet tea. Not quite. Not bad, but not quite. William, Pat, better hat. That's correct. Definitely. If you watch William's videos, you'll see her. She's in a couple of them. It's 9:01. We've only thanks to Phil, we at least got one in, and it wasn't necessarily an adult joke, but it's all right. It was definitely funny. Some south in your mouth. That's right. Kenny knows everything. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think of Arizona sweet tea, Susan? Do you think it compares with the sweet tea that people that are from the South that they make at home? I don't think it does, because I've had sweet tea down in Arkansas, and I know it was better than Arizona. However, I'm not complaining, because I actually do like Arizona regular tea, the one that came out with first, green tea. I like it. And this isn't so bad either. Now, I haven't tried any of their oddball flavored teas. They've got strawberry, they got watermelon, they got, good grief, they probably got mushroom. I don't know. Arizona with ginger or Janine. What's Janine? Arnold Palmer's half and half is pretty good by Arizona too. I have had that. Half tea, half lemonade, which is what Arnold Palmer drank a lot. Ginseng. Okay, gotcha, Georgianne. Beverly Hillbillies. Jethro opens up a restaurant called the Happy Gizzard. What other victuals did they have? When, every half hour when Tina was trying to sleep, I was trying to sleep too. I was in the chair next to her. Well, every half hour they come in and got to check your victuals. I said, I'd like hamburger. Just mayonnaise, no ketchup, just mayonnaise. Whole boys. Made the nurse laugh. And Tina's looking at me like, what the are you talking about? She said victuals. Made me hungry. She says it's vitals. And I said vitals, victuals, tomato, whatever. Yes, a fun guy. Fungi. Well, they keep me in the dark and just feed me shit. Now we know where Tina gets it. She's got 2 bovine valves for her heart. 2 of them. She had 1, and now they replaced the other valve, and actually 2 more valves have been replaced. She's got a bovine and a mechanical valve. And it looks like she's not rejecting the second bovine valve, which is good. But she moves now a lot, and she's full of BS. Tender vittles, yeah. Yes, she is. Granny, I love Granny. Let's see, that was Irene Ryan. She did an amazing job as Ma Clampett or whatever. What'd they call her? Grandma Clampett? And I can't remember. We had Jed Clampett and Granny. And then Jethro and Ellie. And Ellie was always out by the cement pond with her critters. Fried chicken gizzards. I like gizzards very much. I had gizzards as a kid. I know some of you are going, ah, no, come on. Gizzards are almost as good as mountain oysters. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Yeah, I love chicken gizzards. Definitely. You know, my mom, one year, I remember she did it. It was kind of sort of okay, but she tried an experiment. She stuffed the Thanksgiving turkey the night before, or maybe it was the morning of, I don't know. But she made gizzard stuffing. Packed that turkey's ass with gizzard stuffing. It was good. It was damned good. Need to do that again. Daisy Dukes, that's right. Yeah, Ellie Mae made Daisy Dukes more famous ahead of Daisy Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard. On the Dukes of Hazzard, Daisy Dukes. Anyways, her short shorts were actually factory hem and all that. Kind of like Maria's. Did you see Maria's? You remember Maria's, Georgianne. I was going to try them on. You guys said I didn't have the body for it. I was offended. Yeah, I know Maria's definitely got a body. I've seen her in a bikini. Definitely got a body. But now, you can get short shorts, and they're you pay big dollars for them at the store. I don't pay anything for mine. They're just worn out jeans, and they're usually worn out right below the pocket. From working with tools and whatnot, and that's where they kept wore out, all ripped up, and I just cut them off. Tripe is good too, yes. Lots of sage. I have had to back off on as much sage in my later years. I don't know why. They call them catane. Huh, I didn't know that, though. Catane. I suppose you're going to tell me they have the bodies for it. Those are socks stuffed in there. Talk about having the body. Rising big goofy all day, filming the campground, film my feet. Nice video footage of your feet. Your feet are very nice, Susan. And ducky shorts. I have ducky shorts, knickers. I also have ducky knickers that are pirate duckies. I didn't have them with me this year. I don't know why. They're lost in my bedroom somewhere. It's going to be the bathroom and the bedroom are going to be going on at the same time, because actually the bathroom has two big piles. One is probably dirty. I don't know, but it's laundry that is going to get washed whether it's clean or not. But then there's a pile that I know is clean that has to be folded and put away. Or now that the closet is open in the hallway for the most part. It's got to be cleaned a little bit. But now I have a few hangers, and I can buy more hangers, the plastic ones. And I start hanging some of this stuff up. You know, because Holly's got all of her crap out of there finally. Shorts weather here yet. David McCollum. Oh no. Yes, he did on NCIS. That's right. He played on my uncle's show too. Wow. We've lost another one. What did you spell wrong, Phil? I better scroll up a minute. Oh. Yeah, 90 years old. Man, that's good. I'm glad he made it 90. I think, I haven't heard, but I would assume he was in reasonably good health for being 90. Oh, good that Tucker's okay. Well, shit. He's funny. All right. You'd be proud of me. Almost done with this. I'm going to have to use the bathroom in the Speedway, but I already bought another one. Take that home with me before I'll have it maybe tomorrow. Man from Uncle Radio, Gun is a Twerp, Daisy Dukes, and Captain Jacks are short shorts. Captain Jacks are short shorts. Yep. Okay. So they named shorts after me. I like that. Maybe I can make my own brand. What do you think? I got 2 weeks to come up with my own brand, and maybe I can sell them on commission. You know, bell-bottom kilts, mini kilts, and bell-bottom Daisy Dukes as with the vintage clothing. Those gals, they'll probably be at that Ohio meetup. Trademark them, yeah. It's a good idea. MR. Captain Cracker Shorts. Captain. I love it how Maria calls me Captain Crack. Sounds like I'm a druggie. The Captain Crack, the drug smuggler. Uh-oh, what did Kyle say? Captain Ass Cracks. That's a good one, too. Arr, the Captain is a pirate brand by Captain Jack Scrapper. Hey, you know what? It could happen. You know, and I could just put the little TM behind, or the C, the little C. Even though technically not registered. Just do it. Market my Daisy Dukes. Yeah, Captain Jack's scrap pants. I don't know. Sliding down the pole. I do have a pole, William. And I do have to film. Whether I get the bus completed and on the road or not, I better put in the pole and at least do that part of it. It's been way too long. 3 years is way too long to live up to a promise to Millie. Millie is RV Weekends, not to be confused with Robert from Weekend RVing. But I mix them both up. I am not sliding down a pole for Robert or William, but they're going to see it anyway, so whatever. Maybe it'll go viral, but it's for Millie. crack scratchers, crap pants. You can see the advertisements in your head throwing dollars at me. Oh my God. Millie's Weekend RV. See, I get it backwards. Everybody else does the same thing as me, so I don't feel too bad. Weekend RV, and that's Millie and James. And when it comes time, well, I'm going to put that video up. I might do it live, but I might do both. I might do it live and have the video at the same time. That way, I've got 2 records of it. I'll probably break my head because I got to do the flip on the pole. Chiqui Maria. Da 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 da. Chiqui Maria. I dressed it. Ah. Super chats. I don't know. You got to have. I tried. I asked YouTube about that, and they said I didn't have enough. Well, I thought you were supposed to have like 1,000 subscribers or more, and for super chats you had to have like 3,000 watch hours. I've got that, but I don't know why. I decided just to wait until I get the 4,000, and then if people want to super chat me, fine. But I'm not asking. I'm okay. I don't. A few extra bucks would be fun, but no, I'm not. What do they call that? E-beggar? Yeah, electronic beggar. Butt floss. Wonderful shades of brown. the brown of the day. Oh, yes, they call him the streak. It comes between his cheeks. I'm going to piss my pants laughing now. Who needs jokes when you got Maria? This shit just falls out of her mouth. And out her ass. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Good thing Kenny's not here. Maybe that's what happened to him. They had to land the plane and kick him out in the middle of nowhere because he just kept laughing. Every little bit helps. You're right, William. It does. Yeah, YouTube does change rules all the time. And how about that? My copyright strike, I was scared to death that I was being kicked off the internet. And they said, now you're banned in Russia. Well, good. What I do on YouTube is none of Putin's business anyways. The song for the advertiser right there. Yep. What's that other one? Flash. Jumping Jack Flash. Captain Jack Flash. Captain Jack Flasher. That's what I'll do. We'll play that music in the background when I do Millie's pole dance. The poop song. I'm going to go nuts here. Oh my God. I might get home by 10. Who cares? Sonia hasn't messaged me back. I told her, hey, get ready. I'm coming. She's probably pissed because I told her, if you're going to be in the house, my rules is no clothes in the house. Or no wearing clothes in the house. She breaks that rule constantly. What can you do? You're going to be haunted. Hey, it's almost time. A lot of places. Holly's Hallway. one of the ladies that was always decorating. She decorated the inside of the hallways at Holly's apartment. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 apartments per entry. She did a cool job. It looks great. It's cracked, but it's Captain Jack. We're going to have to practice that one. Maybe it'll be the theme song for Tuesday night's theme song. And that one will have advertising, self-advertising. Maybe I can get the web page working if Terry Palmer will help me with it somehow. I've got the password now to get into the web page, but I think I need another password to use the application where you can change stuff on the web page and add. I can get into the web page, no problem. So can you. But when I type in the code as administrator of the web page, I still can't get anything done. I don't know what it's just like I don't edit. Well, I can't get the web page working either. I need help. Good night, Lucky Dog. See you tomorrow night, Wednesday night for why? Why do we say it? Why so serious? Yes, we could. I was on the radio station back in 88. WLAV played us quite a lot. When something smells in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Gas busters. An invisible smell, and it ain't no rose. Who you gonna call? Gas busters. Yeah, we did a whole thing. We went to a place called, it was a recording studio, and we recorded the song. The guy he had the original music, he ripped the lyrics out, and we sang the lyrics. There was myself, Jane, Sally, and Gene. So you had 2 male vocalists, and then our backup singers, for the choruses, we had 3 girls. And we did fantastic. And they played it on the radio. We had costumes for the parade, and we won Best Spirit, naturally. I built a 1959 ambulance replica. We had siren and lights and the whole 9 yards. Flatulence Records, that's correct. If I could just find the tape. I don't have it. It's gotten lost. But somebody out there has it. If I can find Linda or maybe Jane. I might find Sally. I haven't. She did get married. I don't know what her married name is. But I do know Jane, and I think she took her maiden name back. And I know the condos where she lives. And I think I might be able to also find her on Facebook. And I'm going to ask her, do you have the music for Gas Busters? Who are you going to call? Bob and Sue are here. Weekend RVing. Yes, we've been talking about pole dancing. You've given up on me, haven't you, Millie? Poor shitter. Hey, I did a short today. If you haven't seen it, about a American. Last I looked, it had about 100 looks. Captain Crack Scratcher sings the shits. We can have quite a few songs. Let's change the words. One of my favorites was, I'll say to somebody, "Are you shitting me?" Oh, wait, that's right. You wouldn't shit me because I'm your favorite turd. Good night, William. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. I still may have to come here because of the good lights. Hopefully, we'll have sunshine tomorrow. And I'll probably find my fairy light. Remember the old hippie bumper sticker? Gas, grass, ass, or more gas. The one I remember is ass, grass, or cash. Nobody rides for free. Floating down the Strawberry River. No. Is that anything to do with the covered bridges of Madison County? Which was a movie I really liked. I always think of you, Georgianne, when that movie comes to my mind. I'm sorry. Sorry. Cheetah. No, they had nothing to do with the rivers, the bridges of Madison County. Create a commercial like the old ones when they try to sell albums on television. But wait, there's more. Jack Black was in it. Yes, that's right, Georgianne. Cheetah Chong. Cheetah Chong was that. Strawberry fields forever. Good morning, breakfast. I am cracking myself up. I'm sorry, Georgianne. No, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Which the fuck is it? All right, we've gone a half hour later than normal. Whew. I'm tired. I gotta go home probably to Sonia that's dressed. Damn it. She didn't answer my text. Mozart is decomposing. Dang it, Phil. Oh, that's hilarious. Mozart doesn't fart anymore. You know, isn't it interesting, however? Rock and roll, the blues, even rap. Everything's kind of considerably based on classical music. Not put a damper on our spirits. Yeah, Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, their spirits. We're not going to dampen their spirits because they gave us the roots that we needed. Rock and roll is here to stay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bert? No, I don't like thongs. Wait a minute. Songs I like, but not thongs. Fox ear on a G string. Ah! Now that is creative. Phil, you're kind of like Kyle's daughter. And then I know Marissa. I'll see her Thursday. Those two girls got to get together. Marissa is 18. Kylie, I think, is 22, maybe 23. We need to get them to Comedy Den, which is here in Grand Rapids on open mic night. I mean, the shit that comes rolling out of their mouths is hilarious. It's not shit. It's good. It's really good. And the way it's delivered, the accentuation, that's not the word. How they deliver it is excellent. You know, all of a sudden you look at it and go, what did you say? A Tenacious D watch it do funny Jack Black. You know, I actually do listen to classical music every now and then, and it's soothing. Another group that I totally love, and I didn't buy the tickets when they're on sale because they're performing on December 26th, the day after Christmas, here at the Van Andel. They're doing 2 shows, but I could have got tickets for $37 for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And I didn't do it because I said, nah, I'm not going to be here. I'll be in sunny South Carolina. Now it looks like I should have bought the tickets. If nothing else, I could have given them to somebody that's staying here in forlorn 8-foot deep snow of Michigan. I could have given them to Kyle and that big boobed lady that looks like Dolly Parton. Comedian Stephen Wright cracks me up. Ever think how deep the oceans would be if sponges didn't live there? That's a good one. You know, I sometimes I think things that are like it kind of goes along with why do we say it, but I'm like, why? There's a lot more to why do we say it than we can see with the open eye. Kind of gotta go into the 4th dimension and go, what? Yeah, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is amazing. And each year they do a different Christmas story with the music. And it's incredible. I love it. Okay, it's time. I think I heard a 32 deuce coot. Tonight reminds me of American Graffiti somehow. Right across the street is Star Auto. They build custom cars. And there's a few of them around here in Kent City. Some of the cars we saw in Coopersville, which isn't all that far from here, were from Kent City. There's some classics, and there's some rods. There's some rat rods. There's some cool looking pickups. It's a classy hot rod town. Every diner to Gap says we serve breakfast anytime. I asked for French toast during the revolution. I get another song for the album. Now we're going to do an album for Captain Jack. Hey, it could happen. I used to sing with the Williams family. And then they got together with, what was his name? Kyle, you remember, what was his name? He was from Jenison. Roundtree. It was bluegrass. I'll think of it. Anyways, they collaborated and put out an album. And it's the Williams family and this other guy collaboration. And it's good. Damn good. No, I'm not on that album. But I used to sing with them very often, actually, back in junior and senior year of high school. And then even after that, in the wintertime, we'd ride our snowmobiles out to Simple Simon's in North Door. And on Friday nights, we'd jam. And the Williams family would be on stage, and it was excellent. And, of course, they'd pull me up there. Pat Williams she was a heartthrob. Rat rods. Yeah, I like rat rods. I saw one today when I was coming back. I basically was able to come kind of zigzag. I ended up in Hastings, and then I just went straight up 131 to Holly's place. But it was a great trip. It was a great trip. But I saw a couple places that had rat rods in their yard. I'm like, I did find a Dodge Dakota 2003 with a V6. And the only thing that it had a couple issues, but they don't sound like too bad of issues. When somebody says it has a minor leak of coolant, all right, where is it leaking the coolant? If it's coming out of the engine block, forget it. But if it's just a radiator, hell, I've got one at home. Yeah. Oh, and then a brake line leak, not a big deal. I can fix that too. But it did not have the extended cab, so it'd be perfect for this camper. I don't know. It's just a thought. Price was right, $900. I wrote it down and I took a picture of it, and I took a picture of the phone number. Okay, you know, just what I need, another truck in the yard. All right, it's time. It's past time. We'll see you tomorrow night for, why do we say it? I haven't put up a thumbnail yet, but I'll try to in the morning before I go to work. So, thank you for being aboard tonight. I think at one point we're up to 20 people in here at the same time. I love you guys. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone.